Hi, Group Fitness Managers. I have just gotten ready for the cocktail hour and we're going to do a kilt competition at this Club Solutions leadership retreat. And I figured since I've done a few conference reviews and videos in the past, I've never actually done one of these retreat things. And I've talked to other people in the industry who've done them and have really enjoyed them and had the ability to go to this one. It is in Scottsdale, Arizona at the Westin Kierland Hotel. And so far it's beautiful. I have taken some videos of the area and I'll share those as well. But what's interesting about this retreat is it really does feel kind of like a retreat when you get here. So I was comparing it to kind of a conference, and I'll continue to share information about it as I attend the event. But they of course have sponsors, and then they, on the room keys, they actually have the retreat logo on there, which I thought was really cool. And then, which I actually don't know why I got room keys, because there's a phone room key too, but I just wasn't sure if I could trust it. Who knows if my phone dies? I don't know. And then they have a nice like welcome packet with a picture of every attendee. And so I think it's really helpful to have that if you're coming here for networking and getting to know, which ideally actually you should be doing that, getting to know other club operators and connecting with some of the sponsors too. So what I was looking at, the sponsors, Free Motion is a big sponsor, TRX, and some others. So I'll continue in televideo. I'll continue to share the sponsors and information about them. But ultimately I want to share the experience. So arrived today, went and did a quick workout. It's about 5:05. The cocktail hour and kind of check-in time begins in 30 minutes. And then, as I said earlier, we're doing a kilt competition where we build a kilt and we compete over what kilt looks the best. And I'm super curious as to how that will go. So I'll share with you guys what I learned, how the experience is. I even wanted to share kind of what to wear, because they told us to wear business casual. They said cocktail, so I'm wearing a black tank top and some jeans. See my jeans, and some shoes, some non-heel shoes, because I have done kind of smaller retreats that are more local to me. And I know with fitness people, they show up looking all nice maybe the first day, and then the second day they're all in like gym clothes again. So I'll keep you posted on that if I see that, but I did pack as many more professional clothes as I could, but I'll give you more of a rundown on that later. But here we go, night one. Here comes some videos and some information for you guys. So we started off the night listening to Rachel Zabonik, from the editor of Club Solutions magazine, telling us her story about how she was really gaining momentum working out at a gym until it closed, and welcoming all of us as gym operators, thanking us for all that we do, and really kicking off the event, which was really nice. So the energy was really nice. We had a nice cocktail hour, dinner, and then we started the infamous kilt competition. So this is my team. We're picking out what we basically are going to use for our kilt. And as you can see around us, the booths, they've already set up their vendor booths. So the first challenge before we even started on the kilt was they had to do like a putt-putt golf thing, and Taylor Watkins was our putt-putt golfer. He was a really awesome guy I got to know during this event, who oversees a company called DRS Digital Signs, and that's our team pictures. We also have Jeff from ABC Solutions, who put on the kilt for us, and then to the left is Ani Oksayan from Vasa Fitness. Then in the middle of our picture is Greta Wagner from the Chelsea Pierce Club, and she was a lot of fun during this competition as well. So after our team photo, we got to work on finishing up our kilt, which again, Jeff from ABC Solutions was really generous to wear the kilt for us. And here is everyone getting ready. I also wanted to show you a couple of examples of the awesome presentations that people did for their kilt competition. Here's my two favorites, and here we go. What I mean when I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, the catwalk. This is competition. On the catwalk. I do my little turn on the catwalk.
sporting the plaid of the clan of the Cave Bear as well as the clan
going on. We're ready to win. All right. Sometimes you said.
So as you saw, we called ourselves the Team Shelly Coats, and no, we may not have won the competition, but it was a great way to get to know each other and have a little fun before the whole event began. Good morning from Scottsdale. So last night's kind of networking party was a lot of fun. It was definitely a lot of ice-breaking activities where we did a kilt making competition, as I talked about last night, and that was a lot of fun. People got into it and people had fun. We had to like perform to show our kilt and have a story behind it, and our team had a lot of fun. It was really nice to get to know everybody. And now today we start with a lot of roundtables, and then of course the sponsors are going to talk to us about their products, but I wanted to let you know that I felt like my outfit was appropriate. So for those of you who are wondering what to wear to these things, again, I wore some non-holy jeans. I would say don't wear jeans with holes in them, but jeans, some nicer looking flats, and black tank top. So I would say just aiming to not being in workout clothes, I would say, is at least what everyone was wearing last night, but it doesn't have to be an all-out like dress. There were some women in dresses, but I want to help the ladies who are coming to these things know what to wear. But just got a quick workout in, hanging out by this beautiful pool, and there's people already in there at 6 a.m. doing their little swim for the morning. So, and then the gym was pretty busy too. So feeling good, excited for today, and I'll share with you what the day has in store. So this is an example of what the round table system looked like. They had our name at various tables, and then we were asked to rotate many times, so you were rarely with the same people twice. I will admit that even with that system, it was very scrambled and it was very valuable, so we were forced to meet everybody. I hate to say that everybody with a lowercase e, because I didn't actually get to see every single person, but I'm sure that's almost impossible with the number. There were about 60 people there in attendance. This slide here I wanted to emphasize, and hopefully you can take a screenshot of it or save it. Blair McCaney was the MC of the event, and he did an excellent job of building upon what we were talking about with his own experience and the own things that he does. He shared some of his moments of basically magic that he provides his clientele, and the way he formats it and encourages people at his club to make those moments happen for his members. So here's also an example of what it was like to go around to each of the vendors. So I really do think it'd be valuable to be a vendor at an event like this, because it's smaller and you're not just sitting in a room all day waiting for people to maybe come to you, because I know as a group fitness manager, I rarely will go to the actual trade show unless I need a snack or I want to just meet with friends and look around, but rarely am I really talking to the vendors because there's just so much time for them to be in there, and they just can't seem to hit everybody, and the people who do visit may not be interested in talking to them. So I found that really valuable for vendors. Then we finished off today with a few more round tables after the vendor meetings, and then we made our way into teams again for another team event. So we did a scavenger hunt throughout the hotel, which was a lot of fun because they made it kind of history based for Arizona and for the hotel, because the hotel had quite a bit of history. And then we went to the back patio where I took that video earlier in the morning. It was beautiful. Finished up the night with a fun / challenging mental game with hula hoops, and that was pretty interesting / challenging / frustrating at times, because I think we did the same thing like 6 times. And then we took a team photo, and it was again quite a bit of fun. Okay, so that team challenge did not disappoint. We did so I'm not sure where I left out my last videos, but we had a few more roundtables today. Loved some of the digital things we talked about. The fact that they didn't ask questions about just your digital strategy or how you're going to go digital, but actually talked about or gave us questions of, first of all, what are things that cannot be made digital, like the personal touch, that personal element, and then what are things that you could make digital that could enhance your offerings. So loved the conversation, loved how it went. We are about to go to dinner, but I did want to tell you about the team events we did. So we were asked to actually change before the team events into athletic clothing, and that was because we were running all over the hotel doing kind of a scavenger hunt type thing. And then we finished at the hotel, did a final kind of challenge, and it was a lot of fun. Met more people, got some more contacts. So that's really, I think, the biggest benefit from this is the roundtables have been really helpful just to feel better as a person in the fitness industry with such a hard time these past couple years, along with the value of getting that critical thinking piece happening, and the fact that this is in a beautiful hotel. They've given us a lot of opportunity to meet people and break the ice, so to speak. And then I had to show you out here, I happen to have a pool facing room, which is awesome, and the sunset is beautiful tonight. So I have a decent amount of time. I'm a really fast person to get ready to go to places. So I'm like sitting here for another 30 minutes. I am really hungry. And so we have dinner tonight, and then tomorrow we have some more rounds of roundtables. But I am wearing something more formal tonight for dinner. I'm wearing a black cocktail dress. There we are. And my shoes that I've been wearing this whole time. So I would say huge recommendation, because I hate wearing heels, would be to get kind of flats that are more comfortable to wear all day, and then to walk around in and things, because you are moving around, you're standing up, you're walking around, you're sitting down, you're standing up. So, and then layering up clothing, because it is blasting the AC in there. So if you've ever been to a fitness conference, you know the gist, but I really enjoyed the more intimacy of this type of event. So I don't know if I'm going to put this in the YouTube video, but we'll see when I watch it later. A lot of the people here, I want to set you up for success. So a lot of the people here go hard. I mean, and I think especially this particular retreat, there's a lot of people who haven't seen real people in a long time. And I'm tired. It's been a long day. I started at 5:30 a.m. to get my workout in, because I knew I was going to be sitting all day. It's now almost 11 o'clock at night, and I'm trying to wind down, and people were still down, hanging out, drinking, enjoying life, and inviting me to hang out with them, and that was super, super sweet. But just know that it could get busy and challenging if you're tired. So this is my bedtime. This is well past my bedtime. So again, I don't know if this is even going to make it in the video, but it might be valuable for you to prepare yourself for the energy that some of these people have when it comes to going out. All right, wrapping up the last day of the retreat. Was really nice to do a couple more roundtables in the morning. I think last night we were discovering together in a lot of the discussions I was having with the Club Solutions staff and other attendees that yesterday was a really long day, and so they were reevaluating kind of how they want to do that in the future. But this retreat, I have to say, the best part, as I've said in earlier videos in this full video that I'll create on my YouTube channel, was that you got to really know people. So it not only became a connection and a resource and another person in the industry for you to hopefully work with in the future, but actually like understanding them as a person and getting to know them as a person and actually making friends, I think was my favorite part about this retreat, that you can't necessarily get when you go to a larger fitness conference. So that's the value for group fitness managers and just club operators in general. So to give you more of an idea about how many people there were 60 attendees, and that doesn't include the vendors or the Club Solutions staff. So I feel that the other advantage was that you got to know the vendors, So if you are a vendor or you're someone who is a provider for tools and resources for clubs, this type of a retreat or conference, these kind of smaller, more intimate retreats, while they may be more of an investment in some cases, was really fun. The food was amazing. The atmosphere was positive, and everyone was involved in the discussions, and everyone had a voice, everyone had a chance to speak. I really enjoyed learning from the vendors as well. So I think as club operators, we think, oh, they're just selling the products, but they have their ear to the industry. So that was what was great about the opportunity to really get to know those people and hear what they're hearing, hear what their understanding is happening in the industry and what they see happening in the future, because they're working also with multiple club operators among multiple states. So yeah, discovered a lot, learned a lot from people rather than just having, sitting in front of a presenter and listening to that presenter. So I really felt like I was able to make more connections, make more critically thought out decisions or ideas of what I want to bring back to our club and what I want to bring back to our department as a whole in group fitness. And I think it's been really beneficial for me, and I think I'm definitely going to attend one of these again. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was really helpful for you, and please do put in the comments any questions you have about the event, any insights you have about an event that maybe you've gone to, and I'll continue to share my thoughts and might give you an idea of the rest of this day. And my goal right now is to enjoy the pool, they have a lazy river at this hotel, so I'm gonna go do that. And what's great about that is there's a lot of people who are still staying, and I'll get to know them even better.
There really is nothing more important than the places in which we gather for a common purpose, and I think this event was a truly great example. And I'd just like to thank you all again for being here. So let's just give a round of applause.